As we have seen how to change the page color and the theme in AutoCAD, now let's see the AutoCAD navigation bar. Basically, this is the navigation bar we are going to see, and these are some of the tools in it. The This icon is called as the full navigation wheel. Then this is called as the pan. This is called as the zoom extent. There are basically this much option present in this zoom extent. Okay. Then after this is the orbit. This is basically for use of the 3D models, and this is the slow motion. We are generally going to see in this 2D format or drafting and annotation for the 2D view. We are going to see for this pan, this zoom tool, and these two tools we are going to see. Let's see them. First of all, let's see some of the theory of it. Navigation bar in AutoCAD. The navigation bar in AutoCAD provides the tool to navigate and view the drawing area efficiently. It helps user move around the large drawings without the changing the actual geometry. Then let's see the key function includes the function of this pan, zoom, orbit, and the view cube. Basically, this is the view cube. Okay. And what is pan? Pan moves the view without altering the drawing. Then zoom. Zoom in and zoom out to inspect the details. Orbit. This is basically for the 3D. Rotates the view in the 3D drawing. View cube and the steering tool. Quick control of the drawing view. This is called as the full navigation wheel. This is also called as the steering tools. Okay. This is not generally required. The navigation bar improves the speed, control, and the accuracy while working on the complex civil engineering drawings. In simple terms, the navigation bar controls how you view the drawing, not what you draw. So let's see some of its details one by one. This is the full navigation wheel. We are not going to use it because it is basically for the 3D view. You can see that when I just move on that tool, you can see its detail like the full navigation wheel. Provide access to the general and the specialized navigation tool. The wheel is optimized for the experienced 3D users. This is not basically for the 2D, so we will not going to see here. Then after you can see here is the pan. In this pan moves the view planner to the screen. When you just move your cursor to that particular tool here, you can see that its detail are being given. Likewise, I have just shown here as the pan. It is been seen here. Okay. And let's see what are this tool. We are going to see both this tool, that is pan and the zoom extent. So basically pan means when you just if you want to change the view, means as you see that this is the particularly you cannot move like this is the total geometry you are being present, right? This is the drawing area, but I want to move further from going to this side, but I can't move like when I just click the left click, I cannot move. Okay, so how to move it? To move it, we have to press the scroll button on your mouse. We require the mouse for this purpose. So just press the scroll button, and this pan icon will activate. Okay, and just scroll it, and just press that and hold that button and just move it, and you can see that we have been panning. Okay, we have panned the screen, and we have moved from above to below. Okay, like this way it actually works. This is the same way if the mouse is not present. Basically you need a mouse, but if the mouse is not present, then this is the tool called as here as the pan. When you just press on it and just press the left key and just move it, you can directly move it like this way you from your laptop PC. Okay, like this way this pan option works. Then after here I will show you some detail of a mouse present. This is the left button. This is the scroll button. Okay, we are generally using this for the panning. Okay, moving the screen. Likewise for this also I need to press this scroll button, and then only I can move it like this way. It actually works in this AutoCAD also. Same way, when I just press the scroll button, I can just move above and below like this way. Then after, this is the right button, this is the left button. We generally use this left button to select and right button to choose some of the objects, right? Like here I can when I just click on left click, I can select it. When I just press right click, then I get this much option here, and we can do some different things. Okay, Now then after we will be seeing for this zoom tool. What is the zoom tool? And there are basically when you just press here, you can see that this much tools are being present, that is zoom extend, zoom window, zoom previous, zoom real time, zoom all, zoom dynamic, zoom scale, zoom center, then zoom object, zoom in, zoom out. These are some of the zoom objects, means objects present in this AutoCAD format. So how to use it? When you just click on this icon, the zoom extend will open, and you can see that it will when you just press on the zoom extend, it will take the area wherever our drawing is present. Just press on it, zoom extend, and you can see that wherever the area is present at the corner points above and below, this is been seen. Okay, like this way this zoom extend works. Then after this is the zoom window. So basically if you want a particular object to be in this format to be seen, then you can see like if I want this much part only to be seen in our plan, so I can just select the zoom window and drag here, and you can see that it has been zoomed in. Okay, like this way it actually works. Then after we will see for the zoom previous, we can get the previous view also by just pressing here zoom previous, and you can see that it has been get the previous view. Once again when I click on this zoom previous, it will get the previous view. Okay, like this way it actually works. Then it is the zoom real time. This is the real view of it. You can zoom in and out. Okay, so basically for this zoom we use this scroll button. We just what do we just scroll above and scroll backward, means scroll forward and scroll backward to zoom a particular object. You can see that when I just press take this pick box on a particular line here, let's say here, then this whole screen will, when I just press forward this zoom scroll, then it will just zoom in here on this pick box area. Okay, for a particular rectangle here. Okay, like this way it actually works. Then after we will see for this zoom all means this will be same as the zoom extent. It is required when we set the limit. We will see how to set the limit also in here. Then after here it is the zoom object. Here is the zoom object. We can select a particular object here. We have to select a particular object and press enter, and then after you can see that the object has been particularly zoomed. Okay, then after we are able to see here as the zoom in and zoom out. Here you can see that we have zoom in, same way we can zoom out also. Likewise here we have zoom in, same way we can zoom out. Just press here and click here on the zoom out, and you can see that we have zoom out. But it is we have to press here and all that. But the simple option present here is that we just scroll inward and scroll outward to zoom in and zoom out. Likewise this navigation bars work. Then after you can see that there is a orbit tool present here. This orbit is nothing but it is generally required for the 3D view. When you just press here as the orbit and choose here as the just escape it, go to this top view. I will show you what is this orbit. This orbit is nothing but it rotates the view in the 3D space, but considered to the horizontal and the vertical orbit button only. Okay, when you just press on it and when you press shift and or when you just left click on your mouse and just move on your screen, you can get this view like this way. Okay, this is generally required for this 3D view. Here you can see that three coordinates are being seen here, x, y and z are being seen perfectly here. Like this way it actually works. We can zoom in, zoom out like this, and we can orbit it same way without going to this view. Here this orbit option, we can generally do it by clicking on shift on your keypad and pressing the left key, and when you just type here as this orbit, and then once again when you just click on it, you can get this view. Okay, like this way it actually works. Now as you see, you have seen all these options here. Now how to regain to its original position? To regain to its original position, first of all we have to escape this orbit tool. Here you can see that press escape or enter to exit, or right click to display the shortcut menu. Just escape it or enter. Escape it. After escaping, this tool has been we have get rid of this tool. Okay, so how to regain its original position? Now here you can see that this is the view cube, right? Here we want the top view. For the 2D drawing, we generally need the top view. Just press here on the top, and you can see that we are generally came here in the top view. If this direction of this east, west, north, south has been changed likewise, like here, then how to change it? We can change it by just there are two options, this forward and this backward. When you just click on it, this option should be present like this: east, west, north and south. Like this way it actually works. Okay, we have seen how this navigation bar works. The navigation bar improves the speed, control, and the accuracy while working on a complex civil engineering drawings. The navigation bar controls how you view the drawing, not what you draw. Okay, that's all about this navigation bar. Now, that's it for this video.